Hello everyone, DJ52 back again with another card class. This one was requested by, once again, Daphne Coley and also the Woodsify. And this one is The Wrath from Shin Lim versus the Fontaine from Zach Mueller. Pretty interesting review. We'll start with The Wrath. The Wrath has some embossing on it, and it says Wrath playing cards on the front. It's got a dragon theme. Some nice colors, black and red. It says produced by Shin Lim on one side, and it's the United States Playing Card Company on the other side. There's a little logo on top, Shin Lim, I guess, and then ShinLimMagic.com logo and info on the bottom. And the back, so the back design, again, some nice embossing. And again, there's a reveal on the flap, King of Spades, with the logo. That's pretty cool. And again, more nice little details on there. Inside, you get a reveal that says you will pick for 4 of diamonds, and there's a little information on the bottom, so a little ad card basically. On the other side, there's a 2 of hearts reveal and a QR scan code for a secret cage. Number cards. Oh yes, you also get a gaff card, which is a 3 of hearts with only 2 pips. It looks like a 2 of hearts. Back design, dragons with that little logo in the center, and tiny versions of that logo throughout the back. It's pretty cool, simple, same time. Number cards are pretty standard, at least as far as the black ones are concerned, as are the court cards. Over the red cards, I like what they did with the pips. They got a black border that fades, the red fades into the black border, and it looks really nice. They pop a lot more than a standard one does. I'm getting messages even on the court cards. The jokers have sandwiched your card, the Ace of Diamonds, apparently. It's just a little dragon, similar to the back design. And the other one is identical, except it has a heart, which goes with this. It's a stolen heart. It's a pretty awesome little effect, which I like. It's simple and everything. And then your Ace of Spades. Yeah, it's a little goofy. It says Shin Lim Raft, and then it's got some kind of goofy dragons on there. Sort of goofy. Similar to the back design, but they look a little more cartoony on that Ace of Spades, but it's not bad. Again, bicycle stock air cushion finish. Borders could have been a little bit thinner, but that's not bad. And set that out to get a nice little design element in your fan. It is clumping a little bit, but it's pretty cool. So, bear with me, I was distracted by my phone. Fontaine, of course, clean box. It says Supreme back. Fontaine playing cards on the front. There, it says it's distributed by Fontaine Finesses. And on the sides, some added information. Fontaine on top. It says it's 2500, first edition. FontaineCards.com, designed by Zach Mueller on the bottom. Your back design on the back with those seal. A little spade pip on the flap. The cards. You do get a blank card. Back design, Jerry's Nuggets is, or Casino card is. You do get a little ad card. A reveal would have been nice on there. I mean, it's kind of a waste of a card. Standard number cards, just like the raft, and pips and everything is standard. And again, standard court cards. So this is a pretty interesting battle. Jokers, pretty plain. They just say Fontaine, it's just a logo. And then the Ace of Spades is not bad. Pretty simple. Just says Fontaine on it. I prefer the Ace of Spades in the Fontaine over the Raft a little bit. The back design also nice and clean. Very nice thin borders. However, I'm not a huge fan of the Jokers in the Fontaine. They're not bad, but they're really simple compared to the Raft. There's a little more going on. And the Gimmick Gaff card, a nice addition. And there's also reveals on the cards, on the center card, the ad card, and on the box. The back design is pretty striking and interesting. And I do like what he did with the red cards, the red pips. Overall, if I had to choose one, it's very close, very tough. I recommend getting both. Fontaine's a little bit harder to get. But I think if I had to choose one, I kind of like the Raft. It does give you a little more bang for your buck, especially since the Fontaines are like $50 each. It comes with reveals and gaff cards. And I mean, they're both put out by fairly known cardists and magicians. And they're both good. They're both bicycle stock, airless and finished. I do prefer the thinner border, but I overall kind of prefer the Raft. And that's what I'm going to go with. And I will see you next time with more classes.